Hi everyone, Daniel here. Let's finish our arena list real quick. Okay, so last time we had the arena list basically shows, so that we showed a list report, and now let me just show you my to-do list again real quick. We want to be able to favorite an item on the list or delete an item on the list. Okay, let's go to the arena list. And this time we'll actually get help from our result controller. This is the one we're looking for. So anything changes in the context, we will be notified. And via this controller, basically. And there's only two types. If you look at change type, we're interested in two of them. The rest, we don't care. We care about delete. Oh, that's not how you switch. And change or update, I guess. I forgot. Update. There we go. Thanks, autocomplete. And another thing we need to use is we need to let the controller know when something will change. And the reason for that is we'll prepare our table view to do that, to do the update. So if the context tell us the change will happen, we'll prepare our table view to start updating. We'll do the same thing for when the change happened. Well, I guess after the change happened. Autocomplete for Swift is still pretty rough. I see. So index path is optional, and I need to unwrap it, basically. That's why. I believe. Yep. Same thing here. I don't think I can update it, but I can do insert, refresh, reload, reload rows. Yep. Of course, unwrap the optional. Okay, so if the data has changed, we'll get a if the one report is deleted, we'll get a delete notification, and we'll remove the accordingly the rule. Same thing for update. Moving on. So how do we actually remove these? Well, in iOS 8, it's very easy. As part of table view, got it right here. We're going to add two actions for each row: delete and toggle favorite. So let's get to it. View table view editing actions, edit actions, row action. Yeah, there we go. Row action has style. I believe one of the style is default. Default is actually delete. Handler. We're gonna add the action object and an index pass in the handler. I like to delete the extra. I delete what I can for the code to to make it look simpler. We'll ask for view model. Delete report at index path. Of course, this is not actually implemented yet. So what will happen is the user tapped on the delete button. The view model will actually go in and delete that object, and then the context will notify our view controller, hey, something's deleted, and the view controller will actually go in and remove the view part accordingly. Of course, that's sandwiched in between table begin update and end up updates. So that's the delete. So the next action we need to do is toggle the favorite. The style is normal as opposed to default, and the title, we'll leave that out. And because we need to know whether it's the report is favorite first, and judging from that, we can actually change the title. So to do that, go to if let we'll ask our review model, is this report favorited? If that is the case, the text for this button would be a star. Well, I guess if it is favorited, it's going to be empty star. Otherwise, it's going to be a solid star. Okay. Favorite action. And ooh, that is incorrect. And we'll simply ask our view model again to toggle favorite. Okay, and finally we'll return our action. Start with this. Get this first. Include this one as well. Okay. What's left to do is to implement these three methods in our view model. We can keep going. First, delete report and index path. Report is favorited and index path toggle favorite reporting. Okay, so I was expecting all the errors to go away here, but let's see if we can mediate this one by giving it the explicit type. Report is favorited and index path. What, something still wrong with this? Bound value unit must be an optional value. Oh, of course. Naturally. I said naturally because there's no guarantee that at any index path there will be a result for whether something is favorited. So the result would be an optional. What about here? What's going on here? Oh yeah, so cascading effect of that. Wait a minute. No. This is unramped. What's the issue? Oh, I think I know. action and index path here, it's getting ignored. That's Swift is not happy about that. There we go. Now we just need to focus on actually implementing those. So to delete an object, we need to grab it first. By the index path. And then we say delete this report. Sure. So I can't believe this doesn't actually return a as manage object here. Let's. I prefer this line to be where the optional is unwrapped. And then we will save the result. Have an error prepared for it, and then result controller, manage context, save. And here I'll simply call my magical log function. Don't worry too much about it. Of course, we got a bunch of errors because save error is optional. Error, unwrap, log. What's wrong? Oh, there we go. Report is favorited index path. This one should simply be result controller dot object and index path has arena report optional. Okay. No. Favorite. This should work. Of course. Toggle similar to this. I'll reuse the save line here, copy paste. That's a bad thing to do. So let's create a method to do it, to reuse this piece of code. So save, of course, we'll sort of do the same thing here, except we will assign a value to it. This is slightly more efficient than actually just invoke this, because we don't have to look it up twice, only slightly. I think this will give us our desired result. Let's take a look. We've got some reports here. If I swipe left, oh, it's always tricky to do this. Oh, I think I know what it is. Oh, look at that. Delete, favorite, unfavorite, favorite. Awesome. That's it, folks. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.